fam. Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Todd's picking it up. Let's go.
But anyway, he never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even in starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist.
This is 20% skill, 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that set the West in flames? And I heard him wreck it with the crystal method, name of the game. Came back, dropped Megadeth, took him to church. I like Bleach, man. Ryu had the stupidest verses, dude is the truth. Now everybody giving them guest spots and stocks through the roof. I heard them with that stock.
This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Say it out loud now. Say it out loud. Are you ready for war? I'm coming home now. I'm coming home. Right where I belong now. Right where I belong.
Time to show you what we came to do. Boss, only talking, making major moves. Rolls Royce, no top. Me, no one will ever stop. Me against the world, I got my back against the wall. Everybody scream, everybody scream, everybody scream. That's my only thing, yes. I'm a born winner, a Jordan 23. All my people G's until the party cease. Run it.
first. I need the time, I need the search. In a verse. Run a land, Boeing jet, make it land. It's slow motion when I dance. In your eyes, I see your trance. I run away and then you prance. If I show the hideaway, will you hide out and let it blend? Ain't no time I'm facing scams. I know.
Let's go. Yeah, I took the cash route. I put in more time, more grind, no line. I didn't take the fast route. Let's go. Suck it up, no crime, no crime, no crime. I didn't ask for handouts. Yeah. Go to work, no grind, no shine, no shine. And that's how you stand out. Yeah, that's how I stand out. Yeah, I took the cash route. I put in more time, more grind, no line. I didn't take the fast route. Suck it up, no crime, no crime, no crime. I didn't ask for handouts. Go to work, no grind, no shine, no shine. And that's how you stand out. Yeah, that's how I stand out. Let's go. Yeah, I took the cash route. I did it and did it again. What you did? I started the 1 and I went up to 10. Came back, now I'm winning again. People up behind 10. Which one they gon' hop out? They don't know what whip did he in. Put in hours of practice and that's how it happened. I don't even pick up a pen. Coming straight up out the top with it. Let's go. I ain't a power 40, ain't a center, but he was on the block with me. Shooting in the gym. Really got it in. He put up the shots with me. Now we breaking bread. Everybody playing. He hold up a knot with me. No cap. We took the cash route. Let's go. Yeah, I'm talking moolah. We grew up off of noodles, spaghetti. Used to be peanut butter and jelly. Now the chef, he gon' come when it's ready. What you know about the lights off candles? Lights. I'm about with the mic off dance. Like Mike. I'm a star on the moonwalk. Now I got the whole room talking. Yeah, I'm talking trophies. I got everybody talking down, acting like they know me. I'm a champion, like LeBron. Ballin' with my homies. I'm better than the old me. R.I.P. to Kobe. Yeah.
Look, if you had one shot, or one opportunity to seize everything you ever wanted, one moment that you captured, just let it slip.
Yo. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm and ready to drop bombs. But he keeps on forgetting what he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud, he opens his mouth, but the words won't come out. He's choking how? Everybody's choking now. The clock's run out, time's up, over.
Well, good evening and welcome back inside the John Q. Hammonds Arena in Tulsa, Oklahoma, as the Union Sports Network brings you the final game of the evening of the Jinx Union Invitational Basketball Tournament as the Bartlesville Bruins make their trek down Highway 75 to take on your Union Redhawks. Alongside the aforementioned Nick Irwin, I'm Jim Douthit. So, Nick, here we go. The Redhawks come in red hot, 10-2 overall, 5-1 in conference, winners for their last 5. And when you got a guy that's 7-2 and a guy that's 6'8 in your starting lineup, this shouldn't be a surprise, should it?
Yes, sir. With this team, having those two giants that we can work the post and work low, with this team, we're able to use them in that half-court slow offense. But on top of that, our boys are able to run this court. And with this team, we're able to work you in transition, we're able to slow it down, and most of the time we're able to bring the intensity, mostly on defense, that causes those opportunities to run and gun. And then, you know, our big boy Eric Madrid, his hands are like glue. You throw it down to the post, it's in the bucket.
So the last time these two teams met was opening night in Bartlesville as the Redhawks won by 35. It hasn't got a lot better for the Bruins, but you can't look past this team. The winner of this contest takes on Sand Springs, who won earlier this evening. You can't look past it, though.
Absolutely not. You got to work with what you have in front of you, right? And obviously you can see the team ahead of us is Sand Springs. Played a really, really good team, really good fundamental team. Didn't really see a specific star talent in it. And with our team, that's where I think we're just going to be able to out-muscle, out-power, do everything above the fundamental line that we can take Bartlesville. And hopefully we can repeat win by 35. I don't know if the spread is 35, but hopefully we'll be able to go more than that this time.
Haven't looked at Vegas. Not too sure what the spread is, but I will say this: something that I liked that I saw a little bit of was them starting to work inside to Madrid and to Flemings, and I feel like, and Andy and I talked about this at the beginning of the season. If you can get it to your 7-2 guy, he ought to be your leading scorer. He ought to be your leading rebounder all the time. Now he is, but I want to see more of that.
Yeah, and with this team, if we're working with a 7-2 guy, you see this in the girls as well. If you have a tall individual, right, they're able to draw the attention of those, the forwards or the other center. And if they're going to draw 2 men on that player, that's going to open up someone in the corner. Someone can make a cut from that and maybe make an opportunity to kind of work around the offense. So when you have a tall player like that, your offense can revolve around that. But as I said, this team, we like to run the court. We're very, very quick. We're very athletic. Our smallest guy is a 6'2", right? We're able to go. So with this team, we have a lot of firepower. Let's see if we can show it tonight.
There we go. We'll be back with the starting lineups. Tip-off for the Bruins and the Redhawks. It's Game 4 of the Union Jinx Invitational live right here on the Union Sports Network.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the John Q. Hammonds Arena on the campus of Union High School for the 2024 Jinx Union Invitational. From the boys bracket, we have the Bartlesville Bruins and your Union Redhawks. First, let's meet the visitors, the Bartlesville Bruins. At 5'11", a senior, number 1, Eli Robertson. At 6'4", a senior, number 2, Jacob Veit. At 5'9", a junior, number 3, Nash Zervis. At 6'3", a senior, number 4, Grant Clark. And at 5'10", a senior, number 5, Riley Duong. Head coach of the Bruins is Clint Stewart, assisted by Mark Winston, Gerald Thompson, and A.J. Archambault. And now for the starting lineup for your Union Redhawks. At 6'4", a senior, number 1, Dalen Fuller. At 5'11", a senior, number 2, Mike Gilliard. At 6 foot, a junior, number 10, Corbin Gunn. At 6'8", a sophomore, number 22, Miles Flemings. And at 7'2", a senior, number 55, Eric Madrid. Head coach of the Redhawks is Rudy Garcia, assisted by Steve Geary, Mark Ritter, and Derek Lewis.
Back live, you heard the voice, the sultry voice of Tyler Ashley giving you your starting lineups. In case you didn't hear, Bartlesville, the Bruins will start with a 5'11" senior and Eli Robertson, a 6'4" senior and Jacob Veit, a 5'9" junior and Nash Zervis, a 6'3" senior and Grant Clark, and a 5'10" senior and Riley Dung. Coach Garcia, well, you know the starting five: Fuller, Gilliard, Gunn, Flemings, and the 7'2", they call him Big E, as he gets set to take the tip off. Eric Madrid.
As he towers over.
He does.
The other guy.
He does.
Feet.
And what a surprise. And almost, and we both heard one of the parents off the tip-off say they almost got it. Great fans coming down. We appreciate Bartlesville coming down here and making the trek in the cold weather. Gunn to Madrid, good.
Looks like Bartlesville came out in a 2-3 zone, so we'll be able to find those gaps in the defense. So we'll be able to find those gaps and be able to hopefully open up those lanes.
Dung will take control. Guarded very, very nicely. A little 2-3, it looks like, defense for us. They get it over to Veit. Veit shoots the three, and it's good over Madrid. That's impressive.
When you see a big guy coming to you like that, your arc has to be high.
A little bit higher. Madrid to Flemings, side to Corbin Gunn. Gunn drives, foul, and he'll go to line. Nice ball movement. Quick ball movement. Quick hands by Madrid. Gonna go to the line and shoot one. It's his first foul. Gonna be charged to Eli Robertson. So Robertson at 5'11", Veet at 6'4", 5'9" at Zervis, 6'3" in Clark, and 5'10" at Dung. I believe, with the exception of Gilliard, we don't have anybody under 6 foot.
Yeah. So height definitely plays an advantage in this group. On top of having a 7'2" guy,
Right.
that's going to be a huge factor.
And I got to be honest, I don't know of any other 6A team that's got 7'2".
No.
I'm not knocking anybody. I don't know anybody else that does. So down the floor they come. Veet takes control. He gets it up high to Dung. Dung guarded nicely there by Fuller. Fuller all over Dung. Dung with some nice dribble, gets it in the corner. He'll get it back, though. They're trying to set something up, and I like the pace that Bartlesville's taking. Nice and slow, not trying to rush. Now Robertson, back to Dung. Corner. Clark will dribble out of the corner. Look around. He's trying to get some folks to move for him. Dung will get it. The 3 ball, nope, Zervis faked me out. I had to look down at my paper and look back up, and he still had the ball. Now Robertson. Robertson drives, dishes, because Madrid was all over him.
Great defense going on. Always switching, getting the hand right back up. No shots going on. I think they're trying to run a half-court offense, but we're just too intense right now to get a shot up.
Defense blocked and foul by Gilliard, I believe.
Commentator's curse on that one.
Yeah.
Being intense, a little too intense right there.
So no shooting foul, and yeah. Bartlesville inbound the ball. Madrid out to play some D. Nice quick hands by Gilliard, and he'll knock it out of bounds. Gets the applause from the Union bench. Bruins ball, 6:10 remaining. We're just underway here. Nick Irwin, Jim Douthit, thanks for joining us on the Union Sports Network. Lots of basketball this weekend. 4 more games on the slate the rest of the weekend. Girls and boys alike. As Zervis comes up high, gets it to Dung. Corner for Clark. Clark back to Dung. Dunn tries to drive, and there's Big Eric right there in the middle. 3 ball up, no good. Corbin Gunn comes away with it. Up the floor quickly. For Fuller, for 3, good. Dalen Fuller. Now, I will say this, and Andy brought it up, the games that he saw, that Union goes as Fuller goes. And so when Fuller's in it, playing hard, shooting that kind of stuff, Union usually follows behind as Chaney Jones gets ready to check in for the Red Hawks. The 3 ball there, nothing but air. Gunn comes away with it. Quickly up ahead, alley-oop. Not too sure where that was going. And so Fuller said, it's my fault. He thought, yeah, tapping his chest.
Yeah, I think Gilliard was trying to send Fuller to the other side and just
airballed it to him.
Yeah.
Airmailed it to him. Madrid will have a seat. Chaney Jones will check in. And what do we do?
Little full court press here. Definitely Fuller got that hands, as you said. Everything goes through him. So if he's going to be the one trying to defend this ball coming in, definitely sets the tempo as a full court press. Long ball.
Good job for Bartlesville to get out of it. 3 ball there by Clark. In and out, can't get it to go. And Chaney Jones, and Gilliard came away with a rebound. Fuller up ahead, loves to play, loves to hustle. Back up and good. Foul the ball, and Fuller's got 5.
Definitely just out muscled him right there. I know they got a hand on the ball, and he lost it in the first shot, but he was able to get right back to it.
I told you in pregame that Cedric Dixon was one of the most athletic guys I'd ever seen. Played for this team the last couple of years. Fuller was right there with him, and now I'm going to say, with respect to everybody else on the floor, Fuller's probably the most athletic young man of the starting 5 that we have.
And being a guard, you set the tone, right? You're going to be the general. You're going to go through, everything's going to go through
just
him.
Like that, and it's showtime, baby. Told you. High fives between the commentator. Yeah.
Da-na-na.
There it is. And the color guy, 10-3 as soon as I saw Fuller do it. You knew it was showtime. 10-3. Timeout, Bruins. We'll be back after this.
As you covered everything you need for a great party. Be sure to stop in at Jersey Mike's at 71st and Highway 169 and thank them for sponsoring Union Athletics.
Back live out of the timeout. Fuller with 7. Great steal. You better get you, sir, Nick, come up with all the great taglines you want, because if Fuller's going to play like this all night, it's going to be nothing but highlights.
That was just a one-on-one defense, and he said, give me them.
Full court press again. Nice hands there by Gilliard. And it's one of the things that Casey Jordan used to talk about when he sat in the chair that you sat. He always looked for the guys that never really hit, didn't talk a lot about stats, but it's that kind of stuff that you see in Gilliard. He's knocking the ball. He's around everybody. That's the stuff that doesn't in a stat sheet, doesn't get talked about a lot, but that's the fundamental basketball that you want to see played. Flemings with the rebound.
Good outlet right there.
Yep. Gunn quickly up ahead. Gilliard, couple steps, nothing but air. Not too sure if he had his feet set when he shot that.
Good eye right there.
Dung up ahead. Loses the ball right into Fleming's hands. We traded 7-2 for 6-8. Ooh. And they're trying to run and gun. And Fuller with a tip to Gunn. Fuller's hands again. Now Gunn stops. Corner for Gilliard. They're going to try to shoot the 3 again. Can't get that to go. Chaney Jones chases it down, but Bartlesville will come away with it. Zervis with a nice hustle to get the ball.
2 really, really good looks. I know he turned it over, but he got it right back. He said, okay, I turned it over. I'm going to get right back to it.
And I like that his teammates are giving him the opportunity to shoot it again. Yep. See him wide open. Oh, Gillard almost with the steal there. Again, great hands. Zervis over to Clark. Clark will get it into the corner, back inside. Shortest kid on the floor. Nice job by Zervis, I believe, was the one that got it. Now Fuller for 3. Doesn't get it to go. And 10-5. And I'm watching Coach Garcia to see if this is the pace that he wants his Red Hawk team to play with, and apparently he does right now. Nice hands by Gunn to kind of keep it away from Dung and slow it down. 2:49 remaining. Dunn drives, dishes, 3 partially blocked there. Fuller again up. Dung got the ball back. He'll go one-on-one against Corbin, kick it back, and Fuller again with the block. That's 2.
Big board, good. It's great to get those blocks, but what are you going to do with the block?
Right. Up ahead now to Flemings, turn around, good.
Way to use that pivot foot in transition.
Oh my gosh. A little razzle-dazzle pass by Fuller to Flemings, and Flemings, little turnaround. I don't know what you want to call it. It was pretty.
Like a ballerina.
A ballerina. That's what I was trying to look for. The ballerina reference for Flemings. I don't know how that's going to go over, Mom, but we'll see. The steal by Jones. Chaney Jones comes away with it. He's going right to the basket hard, and he'll draw the foul. Good job by him. I like the aggressiveness of him.
Yeah, when you have a one-on-one opportunity right there, you're definitely going to take your man, and especially as we said, height is definitely something that we favor. So if you're going to take it one-on-one, go for it.
Chaney Jones will miss the first, and a host of players are going to come in.
Big sub.
Chappelle checks in. Malum checks in. Madrid checks in. And we're missing one. Nope, that's it. So on the floor, Madrid, Malum, Gunn, Chappelle, and Jones with a lead of 7. Now something to think about. Andy's brought it up before. When we are better and we know we're better than the team, then fundamentally sometimes we start getting sloppy, and I think that's what we've seen a little bit as the 3 ball flies and that Bartlesville cuts it to 4. So Malum inside to Madrid. Good job by him, and the 1.
As we said, it was those mitts that he has. You just put a hand up there, and it's going to stick like glue.
Right.
And he's already up there. He's almost more than halfway up there.
And I think it's smart. Malum comes off the bench, and what does he do? He gets it to the biggest guy on the floor, and good things happen.
And if you're going to be a bench player, if you're going to be able to work with that, give it to your star player and be able to give him an opportunity to show out.
1:28 remaining in the first. Short there by Madrid. And I'll tell you, from the charity stripe in the first game, I believe Eric was 4 for 4. So quite the surprise as Malum tries to get the steal, can't get it. Turnaround jumper short. Madrid comes away with the ball and took it away from his own player. Gun up ahead. Malum, Cheney Jones, far side. Chappelle for three. He can't get it to go. And the hustle there by Malum to get it back. Inside to Jones. Malum again for three. Can't get it to go. Cheney Jones with the rebound and the putback.
Getting them board. You got your hands are up high to get the rebound. Keep them up there and put it right back up. That's exactly what he did.
Great job by the senior off the bench. Floater up over Madrid, can't get it to go. Madrid comes down with a rebound, and the lead is still 8. Chappelle, baseline, turnaround, slapped away. Nice job by the Bruins defensively. They'll set it up. Collins with the ball, some fancy dribbling, looking for some help with 20 seconds.
Trying to take it the last shot.
Say so. Collins looks back at Coach. Coach is holding his hand out as in slow. Now here we go. With 9:8 to play. Out of the dribble, inside, outside, shot, nice look. 3 ball, good. Nice job. I think, Bartlesville, that may have been the best possession of the game for them right there.
I know they held the ball, wanted to wait until time was up. They looked for that opportunity, kept swinging it until they found it. They had it to an open man. They know that we're rushing in that moment, trying to get a hand up because there's only a couple seconds left. He hits us with the pump fake, 1 dribble to the step, easy shot, easy bucket, very fundamental right there by Nash Zervis.
Yep, by Zervis. So he'll cut the lead to 5. We'll take a quick timeout. It's Union, it's Bartlesville. Jinx Union Invitational right here on the Union Sports Network. Back live here on the Union Sports Network. Sure, I could speak. Nick Irwin, I'm Jim Douthit. 16-11, the lead is 5. As Chappelle, Fuller, Malum, Madrid, and Gunn back on the floor for the Red Hawks. Bartlesville will counter with Robertson right here in front of me. He'll have Collins. And let's see, Duncan now in the game, a 5'9" sophomore for the Bruins. Trike to the hole, can't get it to go, and they come away with it. Bruins got to have that basketball, and they got to have that bucket there. Corbin quickly back to Fuller, and Fuller's got 10 of the 19. Gunn seeing the floor well. Now Duncan gives it over to Veet. Veet up high, back to Zervis, can't get it to go. The big guy with the hustle to keep it in. Big E, give him the ball back. Give him the opportunity to score this bucket. He worked hard for it. Chappelle, baseline drive, up and good, off glass and good.
Good take right there, way to keep the man on his hip. Since he's already got a step on him, easy bucket there.
I love it. I still want Big E to get the ball back as he hustled to get that ball, but whatever. Now Collins, he'll bring it across the timeline, and Bartlesville will set it up. Far side, Robertson. Robertson wanted the 3, but quickly we closed on him. That was Chappelle. Bartlesville keeps the possession and the ball in the corner for 3, and it's good. And Veet, nice job by him, 21-14. Malum to Fuller, back to Malum. Malum looks, far side, Gunn. Gunn's going to shoot the 3 all by himself, can't get it to go, and I want somebody underneath there. Malum with the hustle, he ends up in the stands, but a great job by Malum to get it back. Now Gunn with the steal, gets it, puts it on the floor, 1-on-3, back up and good.
That is all Malum right there. Him being able to go all out to get that caused some confusion just for a second. Great effort there by Malum.
Yep. And Gunn took it 1-on-3 and kind of flexed on him when he got the ball back. Another 3 ball with Madrid in your grid. That's a big boy right there. Thank you. It just came to me. Now Gunn. They're going to give him the three. He'll take the three and nail it. And Corbin Gunn's got 6. And the lead is 12 for the Redhawks.
Good break.
Yep. Nice job for the Bruins to break out of that.
Which is tough. You know, if we're going to do the full court press, we're going to have a higher chance of us getting beaten. Obviously, we're more athletic in this situation, but if we're going to press, we got to do it perfect to a T.
They're making us pay when we do. And Fuller throws the ball to nobody. Turnover, Union. That'll bring in Ugba and Flemings. Marcus Ugba, the 6-foot senior, and Ugba saw some time against Putnam City as Gunn and Madrid have a seat. Ugba guarding Dung. Dung there looking for some help. Dung drives. Jumper no good. Flemings comes away with it. Flemings to Ugba. He looks up ahead to Malum. Malum back to Ugba. Chappelle inside to Flemings. Flemings throws one body off, and then he falls to the ground, but the bucket is good. And Flemings is another big body you got to contend with. Down the floor, another 3 ball, no good. Fuller comes away with it.
Yeah, pretty good sub to have a 7-2 guy to start and then back him up with a nice 6-8 guy.
Yep. And that 6'8 guy will get the ball back covered by Dung, and that'll be last touch by Dung. I think Flemings is wanting a foul there. He turned and kind of looked at the ref.
Let them play. Let them play.
Yeah.
Same group.
They're letting them play, and it's the other thing. We saw a lot of it last year. Every time Madrid or Flemings was underneath the basket, they were just getting hacked. I mean, that's just something that when you're big like that, you just got to learn to live with, right?
Definitely look for the pass if they're going to be hacking you like that.
Right. Fuller to Malum, can't get it to go. Flemings battles it.
One arm, all by himself.
I'm laughing because that's exactly what I saw. Oh, my gosh. And Flemings is just playing like a man possessed. The lead is 9 with 4:22 remaining. Ugba for 3, can't get it to go. Flemings again battled it, but that's going to be possession to Bartlesville. Last touch by the Redhawks.
Back to that full court press.
Mm-hmm. Make them work for everything. Chappelle on Collins. Collins will get her way to Dung. Dung gives it up, gets it back. Oh, Fuller almost with the steal. And his hands have been really active tonight, Nick. 4:04 remaining. The lead is 9.
Good defense right here.
Collins. Dung to his left. Chappelle all over him. Now Zervis. Nash Zervis surveys the floor. Gives it up to Robertson. Robertson looks back at coach. Needs some help. Defense is just on display right now. 3 ball, not even close. Fuller with the board. Or the rebound or the catch, whatever you want to call it. Up ahead. Fuller for 3, good. Fuller's got 13 of the 31.
Yep.
I'm going to say he's got 3 3-pointers.
Yeah.
That would be about right. My math serves me correctly. That's why I look to you kind of out of the side of the eye. Yeah. Dung. Beat for 3, up and off.
Big board.
That's a huge board. Fuller kind of lost the handle on it, gets it to Ugba, swings it back to Chappelle. Chappelle far side Malum to Fuller. Fuller dribbles back to Ugba, back to Chappelle. No.
Great movement on that, all because who?
Yeah,
Fuller again.
Yep. Now Dung quickly ahead. Zervis for 3, no basket. Flemings comes away with it. Quickly in transition, Chappelle slows it down now.
There you go.
Takes the 3, out. 13 leads 14 now. 2:30 remaining here in the second. Collins dribbles, foul. We're going to say double dribble. Yep, and that's going to be the call, is a double dribble turnover. Bruins. Gunn checks in. Gilliard checks in. Malum and Chappelle check out. Big E gets ready to check back in.
Want to highlight real quick Malum. Great job off the bench. He got a lot of time in this second quarter. That effort that he put up going in out of bounds, I think definitely gave Coach the idea that I'm going to work 110% right now for this time.
Earning every minute. If you know that last name Malum, then you know
yeah,
exactly.
That's what I was thinking.
Yep. He's got to show Big Sis is that, hey, I'm a pretty good athlete
My whole
myself.
family.
Yeah, exactly. Here's Fuller. Corner. Gilliard. Back to Fuller. He shoots another three, and it's good. And he's got 16. 34-17. Fuller leads all scorers with 16. He's almost outscored the entire Bruins team as Flemings is going to get charged with a foul. That's the other part that's tough when you're big like that. When you're that size and you put a hand on somebody, you're pushing them down to the floor.
Absolutely.
You know, and whether it's a foul or not, you're going to get the call against you, unfortunately, a lot.
Playing against players like those, they just put a pinky on me,
Yep.
and I'm flailing.
Yep. Bartlesville inbounds the ball, get it there. And I feel like they're starting to, I don't want to say panic, but they know what they're up against. So I'm wondering if they're thinking they've got to shoot a three every time they're down the floor.
Yeah, with Zervis, you know, he was kind of going tit for tat every time we were shooting it. If he's not making it, then the score is definitely going our favor.
Right.
Turnover by him.
Yep. Flemings up ahead, gun right to the hole, nice it in. And I like
Euro
the fact,
step right there.
Yep, I like that Euro step. Yeah, as an old-time basketball player, Magic Johnson would have never done that. I'm just saying that right now.
Still a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, it's a good point. Good point. And an LA Dodger owner to boot. Dung shoots the three, out, rebound.
Big board.
Yeah. Madrid. I don't even know if he jumped there. Gun to Fuller for three, no good, and I'm not too sure. Foul went the other way. Got it. Happened before Fuller got the ball.
A little bit out of control coming down the court, trying to move it quick and try to dish it out to the corner. Just was a little bit too out of control. He was already centered, ready for the charge, going the other way. But I think our player was fouled on that shot coming out of the corner.
Shot as well. Chaney Jones checks back in. Big E has a seat. Dung will inbounds it. Sutton Williams, 6'1" sophomore, in for the Bruins. He'll be down the court and be set up underneath the basket, underneath Flemings, or with Flemings, I should say. Now Zervis, three ball again. That was a nice move by him. Fuller just out-jumped Grant Clark. Now Gunn gets it up high to Jones. 26 seconds remain here. Fuller drives, dishes, and I believe he stepped out of bounds. Yes, he did.
Tough little hand check right there by Dung, but even though they're going to let us play a little bit right there, you got to maintain control. Don't just fly out of bounds, even if they have that hand check on you.
Veed will check back in. Williams will have a seat. The ball will get to Clark. Full court press now. Fuller quickly on his man, who's Collins. And Collins having a little bit of trouble coming across. Dung gets the ball, corner, 8 seconds, 7. Turnaround jumper, no good. Comes away with it. Chaney Jones for three, no good. I don't think it would have counted anyway. The lead is 19 as we head to break. What do you like about this Red Hawk team this time?
Definitely, as I said in the pregame, running and gunning.
Yep.
We can do that. If you want to slow us down, we're going to set up our offense and throw it to our big mans down low. The intensity on the defense is just as strong as us moving. When we get that board, we're definitely looking for that outlet ready to go. But then again, when you have a player like Fuller, oh my goodness, having 16 points out of our 36,
right.
Everything is rolling through him. So maybe out the second half, the Bruins might say, hey, let's put a second hand on him. Let's dish it out to another player for him.
And as soon as you do that, then you got 7-2 open, you got 6-8 open, you've got other playmakers that could get in and do it. The lead is 19, 9:25 remaining until we pick it up in the third quarter. He's Nick Irwin, I'm Jim Douthit. We'll be back after this.
At Coldwell Banker Select, we have the group to meet your commercial real estate needs, the Select Commercial Group. David Roberts can answer all your questions relating to the commercial real estate market, your business operations, and real estate budgets. Sarah Bergeson can help you locate the right commercial property to buy, sell, lease, or rent. Scott Job can provide valuable information regarding property values and lease rates. We treat our clients like family. With properties located all over the state, call us at 918-695-6979. Coldwell Banker Select Commercial Group, proud sponsor of the Union High School Red Hawks.
Chevy RS family of SUVs has it all. Whether you want the 10.2-inch diagonal color touchscreen standard on Blazer or extra peace of mind with Chevy Safety Assist, take your pick. The choice is yours. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
The right way to top a sub is with real red wine vinegar made from red grapes and no food coloring. And the right way to film it is in slow motion. Obviously. Because authentic ingredients make a sub above.
Racing towards the end of the month? Ask about our early pay options. TTCU Federal Credit Union. Life is better in balance.
When summer heats up and your AC isn't working right, be cautious of being pressured into a replacement.
It's always a good idea to get a second opinion, and Airco will let you know if your AC is worth fixing.
So call Airco today for a free second opinion.
We're athletes,
coaches,
and your child's high school athletic trainer. We're your friends and neighbors.
And we make our home
in Green Country.
We're Advanced Orthopedics of Oklahoma.
And we're the team physicians for more universities,
more high schools,
and more club teams
than all other providers combined.
We're focused on providing you
personalized orthopedic care,
treating the area's best teams,
and the athlete in all of us.
Does your school or organization need athletic apparel or spirit wear? Let me suggest Inkwell, a Tulsa-based company that can get you the quality you deserve at unheard of and unmatched lead times. Talking 2 weeks or less, not 2 months like most others, and can do it as much as 60% less than most of the big guys out there. So join the likes of Sand Springs, Union, Broken Arrow, Jinx, Oolaga, and Glenpool, to name a few, and get your customized sublimated uniforms, including Under Armour, Nike, or Adidas at InkwellNation.com.
but just your side had my heart storming. The moon went high and stars quit shining. Rain was driving, thunder, lightning. You wrecked my whole world when you came. And hit me like a hurricane. You hit me like a hurricane.
Let's go. Make no excuses now. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. Let's go. Your time is running out. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. It's not about what you've done. It's about what you doing. It's all about where you going, no matter where you've been. Let's go. There is no better time. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. Let's go. Right now is where you shine. I'm talking here and now. I'm talking here and now. It's not about what you've done. It's about what you doing. It's all about where you going, no matter where you've been. Let's go.
Back live here, Nick Irwin, Jim Douthit. Thanks for joining us here on the Union Sports Network. Last game tonight, Jinx Union Invitational. Winner of this game plays Sand Springs tomorrow at
5:30.
5:30. Thank you. Thank you very much. I don't want to get too far out on my skis here, Nick, but what does Bartlesville really fundamentally have to do to get back even close?
Absolutely. Well, I feel like the biggest thing I saw just to start the game, like Jacob Veet, he was able to come out shooting, had 2 for 3 from 3, and this game was tied for the first couple minutes, right? And so if we're able to give it to the players who are able to get those shots up, and then they kind of transitioned a little bit into the Zervis, right? And he was making those threes. So if they're seeing these guys who have that hot hand, let's get the ball to them, right? But as I said, we have that full court press. We're trying to force those turnovers. So it's going to be really, really tough for them to do that when we got a hand in our face, and we got these really athletic boys doing their job.
Yeah, you got a 6'8" and 7'2" in your face, and then you got Fuller. As I look up there, he's got 16 of the 36. So stop Fuller. Are you going to win the game?
So you stop Fuller, we're going to dish it to our other 4 boys, and we're going to dunk on you like we did in the first part.
There you go. There you go. 36-17. As I said, winner will play Sand Springs tomorrow. Coach Garcia is going to start with Gunn. He'll have Gunn and Ugba, Flemings, Madrid, and I believe that's Gilliard. It is on the floor for the Red Hawks. Ugba to Gilliard, inside to Madrid, up off basket.
We're going in down low for the next half.
Yep. And again, and it's tough for me. Madrid didn't even have to jump, did he? And I'm not knocking the kid's athletic ability, but I got to figure out. I asked last time. I wonder what his wingspan is. We need to find that out.
Truly.
The other question that was asked by a fan, Eli Hayes, Union super fan, wanted to know what the record was for points in a game, and I didn't know, but I know if Emily Barkley out there is listening, she could text me and let me know, or even the one and only Megan Bender. I know she's out there listening. She may know. So if one of you two know the record for points in a game by a single player, let me know so we can talk about that. I don't think we're going to see that tonight. I'm not trying to be that way, but there's a turnover. Up ahead, Gunn. Gunn to Ugba in the corner. Ugba baseline, loses the handle on it. I think he was trying to get it to Flemings. Couldn't do it. Now Ugba tries to get it back, and he does. Nice job there. Ugba caused the turnover, then hustles and gets it back. Gunn sets it up inside to Flemings, and he's just gonna muscle his way to the basket. Almost not fair.
Yeah, not only do you have the height, but he has the build to play it down low. And right there, honestly, I don't think Jacob Veet had any chance of that.
No, it's almost not fair at that time. He'll shoot the and one. Free throw, no good. And as I eavesdrop on the Bartlesville play-by-play guy sitting right to my right, he just said that Bartlesville hasn't scored in 6.5 minutes. So that doesn't bode well for the Bruins. Up high. They'll get it to Zervis. Zervis puts it on the floor to Dung in the corner. Dung shoots the three up, no good. Madrid with the rebound.
Good board.
Yep. Out comes Gunn. Up ahead over the timeline to Gilliard. Gilliard's got it in the corner, gives it to Madrid. Madrid back to Gilliard. I don't know what he was going to do with it, but he gives it back to him, gets it. Flemings rebound up and good.
Yeah, Madrid right there on Dung.
What's Madrid doing playing guard? He needs to be down low. But anyway, go ahead.
With Madrid right there with Dung, that is probably a whole foot difference right there.
Gunn with the active hands almost causes a turnover. Bartlesville will continue to have possession of the ball. Dung gets it up high. They'll work it this side. Robertson gets it back. Zervis for three, no good. Crazy bounce. Ugba comes away with it, gives it to Corbin Gunn. Gunn brings it up the floor. Drives paint, up glass, can't get it to go, no call. Dung comes away with it, 42-17. And Bartlesville, oh, nope, that's gonna be a foul.
A lot of contact on that last shot, and probably less contact on that play just now.
That'll happen from time to time. Cheney Jones checks in. Big E comes out, and a hand from the fans and boys on the bench. So Dung looking to corner to get it to Zervis. Now they do. Zervis looks around, surveys the floor. They'll work it far side to Clark. Now Clark inside. Zervis, nice little baseline jumper, and that's going to be the first basket in over 7 minutes for Bartlesville, 42-19. Flemings, Gilliard. Fuller gets ready to check back in.
2-3 zone looks like coming from Bartlesville right now. 2-3 zone.
Ugba. Far side, Gilliard. Gunn. Baseline drive. Nice little finger roll. You love that. You love that. And I like the shot selection there. Or ball movement for that matter as well. Now Dung brings it up. 4:30 remaining. Dungan has been quarterbacking in. I don't think that young man's had a seat the entire game. He's played the majority of it. Ugba get charged with the foul there. Trip Dung. Dung's not happy with it. I think he's more upset with himself that he didn't stay on his feet trying to make a play. Fuller gets ready to check back in. Gilliard has a seat. Clark will check out. I believe, was that Collins that checked in? It is, and he'll throw it in now. Collins checks in. Lob pass, Ugba with the steal. He's got Gunn, it's razzle-dazzle time. Oh, can't get it to go. Gunn with the finger roll, didn't go for him. Coach Garcia upset. First time I've seen him kind of bent out of shape as Ugba comes away with the ball. Up ahead, Cheney Jones. Nice job balancing there. Gunn, far side, Fuller. Fuller. The athleticism in Hill. Hill drive to Gunn. Gunn shoots the three, in and out. Can't get it to go. Hustle, Gunn gets it. To Fuller. Fuller will try three, in and out, no good. Now you can see as you watch Coach Garcia on these possessions, he's not happy about it. It goes back to what we talked about earlier. When they know they're a better team, they fundamentally start not doing the things they need to do. Now Fuller. Chaney Jones drives, and the foul will be charged to Dung.
Yeah, you see it in, really, really good coaches. You see Nick Saban, right? Those football coaches, they might be up 40 points, right? And they might have the second strings in, but they're going to make sure that they are hitting every single rep perfectly. They're not being lazy. They're hitting every rep like it's a championship game. And I think that kind of translates into this. You're up by a lot of points here. How are you going to do it? Are you going to showboat? Are you going to make a layup? And you see that in that last possession.
Malum back in. Chaney Jones up off glass and good. And he'll go to the line and shoot one. You brought it up. I got to ask you, so is Saban retired?
Yes, I think Nick Saban will be retired.
Do you have anything else to prove?
I don't think so. Yeah. I mean, even if you go to the NFL, it's like, what did you do in college football? You're a legend, Hall of Famer in college football. There's no need for it.
Financially, do you think he needs to work?
No, I don't think so. I've been seeing those commercials of Aflac. Yeah.
That's his retirement plan, right? Him and
Prime.
Yeah, Prime doing Aflac commercials. Oh, Lord. 47-19, 3:20 remaining here. Dung gets the ball, almost stripped by Fuller, but Dung keeps control for Bartlesville. Kicks it out. Drive up off glass, no good off the side. Oh, Chaney Jones is going to get charged with the foul.
Foul being charged to Union's Journey Chaney Jones, his second, team's third of the quarter. At the line,
and already 3 fouls apiece. And we've only played less than 5 minutes. So the lead is 28, and still is 28. As Grant Clark will check back in. Dung will finally have a seat.
Him having 3 fouls in that situation, we still have a fourth quarter to go. He's able to be a point guard. I think it was smart by Coach Stewart there to sub him out, make sure you work with those 2 more fouls left.
Right. And listen, I will say this about Bartlesville. They're trying.
Yep.
There's no doubt about it. These boys came down here and said, hey, we're not going to let Union, we're not going to roll over for them. They're trying. They're just, the shot selection's not real good for them, and they're not getting things to fall. Chaney Jones, corner, gun, all alone for 3. They're going to let him shoot it all day. We just got to shoot. And again, the body language by Coach Garcia, not happy about certain things. Got to clean it up.
You wouldn't think his team's up by 27 points right now.
No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. Now, far side. Now, Clark gets it back. 3 for Zervis, not even close. And the air ball chance comes from Eli Hayes and his faithful. Gunn, baseline drives. Foul's going to be charged to
Robertson.
Yep.
Eli Robertson is second.
That's just so tough. As a guard, you're taking it down the baseline. And, as Robertson's there on the baseline, he's initiating the contact. You just got to be able to take it.
Fuller drives baseline, kicks it out to Malum. Malum tried to get it inside to Flemings, just a little too high. So, Madrid, that's in his hands.
Yeah.
Come down about 3 inches there, big guy, or 4 inches,
Yep.
7'2", 6'8", something like that. That's all right.
You mentioned Bartlesville not giving up. I definitely think that goes with, Coach Clint Stewart, former Union Red Hawk. Played here, won a state championship here. I definitely think he brings that mentality of, guys, you got to bring it every single rep.
He knows all about it. He knows how to win, that's for sure. So it's not for a lack of effort by the Bruins. Long 3 off the front of the rim, and Fuller comes away with it.
Here he comes.
Down, razzle-dazzle off the glass. Oh, my. I think he took off from the free throw line.
Yeah.
And again, a steal and a bucket by Gunn. Chappelle will get ready to come in, and the lead is now 31. Bartlesville back down the floor. Flemings with the rebound. Veet tried to take it all by himself. Gunn, Cheney, Jones, up off glass and no good, but he'll go to line and shoot 2.
Yeah, I think Fuller on that last layup that he had, he gathered, I think, right at the free throw line, and his 2 steps were 1-2 underneath the basket.
The beauty of this is you guys are going to be able to watch all the fancy stuff, because I know Andy Irwin's going to put together this really cool package at the end of this tournament where you're going to get to see all of that kind of stuff. And hear this guy's voice more. It's going to be awesome.
Absolutely.
Ugba checks back in. Chappelle checks back in. Flemings has a seat. Gunn has a seat. So it's interesting with Fuller at 18. I'm wondering how long Coach Garcia keeps him in as he gets the rebound. The aforementioned Fuller to Malum to Chappelle, up high to Cheney Jones. Cheney Jones will direct some traffic. Makes Malum and Chappelle change sides. Ugba back to Malum, over to Chappelle for 3. Good.
When Bartlesville sets up that 2-3 zone, we don't need to force anything. Just keep passing until we find an open shot. Our boys are athletic enough to knock down those threes. If you're going to give us a 3, we'll take it.
And they do. Chappelle's got 5. Now Collins. Collins gets it over to Veet. Veet this side to Zervis. Zervis will work it back to the middle of the floor. He'll look around. He'll give it to Collins. Collins, athletics, throws it away though. Boy, he left his feet, and as soon as he left his feet, he had to get rid of the ball. Fuller gets it, drives. I'm going to say that's an offensive foul. Yeah, Fuller kind of put his
little straight elbow.
Yeah, elbow right into the face of Zervis.
It was good transition defense right there by Zervis.
Yeah. It was good to see Bartlesville get back. You knew it was coming.
Yep.
Fuller was going to try to take advantage of it. Now the drive. Oh, a nice job. Oh, and Fuller with the block. Oh!
Goaltending.
That's not goaltending, kids. You want it.
Great move.
Boy,
get to the basket there.
Fuller got robbed on that one because that was beautiful. I think maybe because it went off the glass.
First, yep.
Yeah.
Way to break the press here.
Yep, Cheney Jones to Fuller. No good. Gilliard with the rebound. He'll go back up, and the lead is 33 for the Red Hawks. Fourth quarter coming up. We're probably going to see a lot of new players in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, let's get that bench warmed up, get them going. I feel like our starters, obviously we have Fuller balling out, but I think now is the time. All right, we got some space. We can hang out.
I'd like to, Big Eric has a little Eric, but it's not. He doesn't call it little Eric, right?
We have a little E.
We do have a littler E.
Yeah.
At 6'3". Maybe we'll see him. You'll never know what we got. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this. All right, back live, coming out of the timeout. I'm sorry, Mr. Irwin, you already have a honey-do list. Yes, I know. I know. How are you, sir? How many points in?
18. Fuller has 18 points.
18.
Referee was asking how many points he has.
Yep. Ref was asking exactly how many points Fuller had, so that's what we were talking about. You probably couldn't hear the question. So, DeYoung will get the ball. He'll set it up. On the floor for Union is Malum Ugba, Gilliard, Chappelle, and Cheney Jones. And that'll be a turnover on Bartlesville. So the starters are on the bench. The lead is 33. The winner of this plays Sand Springs tomorrow. Loser goes on to play Ray-Pec, team out of the Kansas City area. And Gilliard. Work it this side to Ugba, back to Cheney Jones, back to Gilliard. Back to Ugba. Ugba, Cheney Jones, and they're working on fundamentals right now. A lot of ball movement. Gilliard gets it. He'll work it far side to Chappelle. Chappelle. Cheney Jones up off glass, can't get it to go. Nice job by Cheney Jones to drive the basket, just couldn't quite get the touch. Bartlesville, oh, nice fake there. Malum about fell out of his shoes. Cheney Jones with the hustle, and I guess it might have touched out of bounds. Nice hustle there by Cheney Jones. And it's tough with our angle. I know you kind of threw your hands up. It's tough with our angle. I've done that a lot. Be like, wait a minute, did that really go out of bounds? But officials always seem to have a little bit better angle than we do.
And they are blocking us, too.
Yeah, they are blocking us when it comes to that. Collins setting it up. Inside. Beat, turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound, Cheney Jones. Up ahead. Chappelle drives. And they're going to say offensive foul, I believe.
Foul is first.
Yep.
Justin Chappelle is first.
Chappelle. I'm not too sure what obviously it was a foul. I don't know what the call was.
Coming in pretty hot, but
yeah.
I felt like it was a pretty good basketball play.
Right. So Zervis gets it tipped away, but hangs on to the basketball. Dribbles right side, trying to find something, but the tenacious D that we have here. And Ugba will get charged with a foul there, reaching over.
A little slap on the hand.
Yeah,
right
it is.
there.
Here's what I like. Even the bench players are playing hard defensively. Right?
I think Coach Garcia really sets the tone on that. All right, we got our starters out. We're up by a lot of points. Just because you're coming in off the bench doesn't mean you're going to get an easy rep.
I don't want you scoring a lot. I want you playing good fundamental basketball that I've been teaching you. Tries to draw the contact, can't get it to go. Rebound, Bartlesville, and back up and good. Veet following the Zervis shot. Zervis, I liked how he leaned into Malum, tried to draw the contact, but couldn't get it and couldn't get the shot, but Veet with a nice putback. 24 points now for the Bruins. Cheney Jones, baseline, drives, uses his body, kicks it back out to Ugba. Far side to Gilliard. Gilliard back it up high to Cheney Jones to Malum. Malum on the floor, back. Chappelle for three, no good. Rebound there by Veet. Veet gives it up to Duncan. Duncan up ahead to Collins. Collins surveys the floor. Players duck into the basket. Collins shoots the three, high arc, and it's good.
Got to come off that screen. It's got high screen. Got to come off it. Get a hand up in the face. Can't be that lazy on it.
Cheney Jones drives and will shoot two.
Fouling charge, the Bruins. Nash Service is first.
So Ugba and Gilliard having a little bit of a conversation. What's Ugba talking about, you think? What did he see maybe coming down the floor that he doesn't like?
I think we're talking about, hey, you see me open, try to hit me, right? And if I'm gonna pass it to you, you're gonna pass it to me, right? So I think that was just something that in these transition moments, obviously as a point guard, it's hard to see it.
And you want everybody's heads on a swivel. Hey, look, survey the floor a little bit. Gotcha. Cheney Jones will get both baskets, 57-27. The lead is now 30. Easy math for me there. Thank you. 5:25 remaining here in the fourth. Again, don't forget 4 more games on slate.
Yep.
Yeah, sure. The rest of the weekend, 2 tomorrow and 2 on Saturday. As we continue the Jinx Union Invitational live right here on the Union Sports Network. Ugba comes away. Up the floor hard, and the foul. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
I know the viewers at home can't really see, but after that conversation that we were talking about, Ugba definitely kind of like turned on a switch. He's going 100, even 20% right now. After that, he was able to run the court, get himself to the free throw line. I definitely think he's trying to prove a point right now.
Ugba, the, let's see, 6 foot senior? Yeah, the 6 foot senior. Jackson Boyd checks in, a 6'1" sophomore. First time we've gotten to see him on the court here
Get some good
at the
minutes by
UMAC.
him.
You bet. 5:06 remaining. The lead is now 31. Tipped away. Last touch there by Bartlesville. Nope, they're going to say last touch by, my apologies, by Chappelle. So that'll be Bartlesville's ball. Collins will take over. Guarded by Ugba. Again, the lead is 31, 5 minutes remaining in the game. Barring anything crazy. Veet kicks it up high. Eads kicks it back to Collins. Now Collins, covered by Ugba.
Good
Gets
defense.
into trouble, but yeah, kicked it back. That was good. Service for 3, in and out.
Yeah, Ugba's shaking his head saying, nope, they're not going by me. They're not going through me. They're not doing anything right now because I am playing one-on-one defense. If you're going to try to go around me, I'm going to beat you to the spot.
Playing with it, almost like he's got a chip on his
Yeah,
shoulder. I like
absolutely.
it. I like it. Now Gilliard sets it up. He'll give it to Ugba on his right. Ugba right in front of us. Hand it off to Malum in the corner. Malum back to Ugba. Lots of switching by Union, trying to discombobulate the old Bruin defense. Ugba gets it back, wants to shoot the 3, puts it on the floor, drives hole up off the rim, no good. Rebound there, Veet.
It's a good move, just tough finish.
3 ball up, no good. Rebound, Veet. Kicked away, up ahead. Nice pass there, better catch, and 1 and 2, excuse me. That was a great pass by Chappelle to catch that.
A little quarterback over the shoulder.
Yeah, nicely placed. Zervis, right side, lowers his shoulder and can't get it to go. He's going to go ahead and go to line. As Jackson McIntyre, the 6'2 sophomore, checks in. That'll be it for Mike Gilliard with 3:45 remaining in the lead of 33. Stop laughing at me.
I think my 7th graders are listening and laughing at
Yeah,
me.
that's okay. They can laugh. Taught English, they know that. 3 ball, Malum for good. And Mackenzie Malum smiling somewhere because she used to hit a lot of 3s from that corner right there. Oh, and a razzle-dazzle job by Veet to answer. Now again, Malum up the floor. Now he's feeling it. He gives it to Ugba. Ugba far side. Boyd back to Malum. Ugba and a host of new players, and look who's sitting over there waiting to come in. Elias Madrid. Little E, we'll call him. Oh, and 1. Woo! Justin Chappelle, 5'10 junior, gets to go.
Bucket is good for Justin Chappelle. He'll shoot 1.
Josh will check in. Let's see who else checks in. Elias Madrid will check in. Jackson McIntyre. And I believe it's Warola. And if I'm mispronouncing that name, Mom, I apologize. I believe it's Josh Warola, 6'2 sophomore. And let's not forget about Ricardo Yokota. So here we go. Lots of new faces on the floor for Coach Garcia. Bruins shoots the 3, can't get it to go, and away comes Union. McIntyre up the floor. Surveys the floor, looks for Little E, finds him. Dishes it off, baseline, back up high. 3 ball, can't get it to go, but nice ball movement by the bench players for sure.
And a really good shot there. Nothing wrong with that. Nice little pull-up jumper.
Drive, block. The big block there. I believe that was by Warola.
Yep.
So Warola with a nice block. So Duncan will inbounds the ball. Looks for the 3, can't get it to go. Elias Madrid with the rebound.
Get in the stat column.
There you go. Madrid with some numbers. Now Madrid gets the ball. He'll dish it off far side. They work it back up high. This side to Boyd. Boyd dribbles back on the floor. Down to McIntyre. Inside. Oh, nice job. Yokota, and the bench comes alive.
Jackson McIntyre with a good bounce pass right there in transition, being able to hit him in stride. Easy layup.
Bartlesville kind of working around. 142. Lead is 29. And the wheels are starting to fall off. Bartlesville gets back up. I believe that's going to be a timeout. Timeout Bartlesville with 1:35 remaining. We'll take a timeout as well. The lead's 29. We're back after this. Back live for the last 135. So Jackson Boyd, Jackson McIntyre, Ricardo Yokota, Josh Warola, and Elias Madrid on the floor for Coach Garcia to finish out this game.
2-3 zone as our bench kind of works with a little, not man-to-man, but 2-3 zone.
Younger players getting to play. Bartlesville still bringing it. 3 up, no good. Boyd with the rebound. He'll dribble out of some trouble and look up ahead. Give it over to Yokota. Now Madrid for 3, no good. Back up, and it's good. Josh Warola with the power, and you about took my arm off when Madrid shot that 3. That was awesome.
Bench loved that putback, though.
Yep, they sure did. And they're all over there. They're smiling as crazy as anything. 3 ball, no good. Again, Boyd with the rebound. Up ahead with 38 seconds to play. Working far side. Elias Madrid, not quite as tall as his brother.
I think Eric would be catching that.
Yeah, I think he would have. Jackson McIntyre, forgetting who he's throwing it to. And you know what's funny? I looked over at the bench. Everybody's smiling but Coach Rudy. Coach Garcia's like, it's not funny. Oh, and a steal. Up ahead. Razzle-dazzle time, we'll see. Everybody fighting for the ball. Back up off glass, no good. Bobbled around. Ball's loose. Bartlesville comes away with it. We were going to see, I wonder what we were going to see there. With 9-8. Ball up, no good. Bartlesville with the rebound. Back up and a block. Jackson McIntyre with a block to hold Bartlesville under 30 points, so Union will win it 70-29. That means Union will now play Sand Springs tomorrow at 5:30. Ray Peck, who lost the first game, they will take on Bartlesville at 8:30 tomorrow right here at the UMAC. So we'll have the Red Hawk basketball action live right here on Union Sports Network. Nick, any last quick words?
I just really liked how we were able to push the transition, right? We were able to run. We were able to shoot. Obviously, a lot of us runs through Fuller. But once Fuller started getting hot, they started doubling him or collapsing on him. So I just felt like our team, for these boys, they were able to find other ways to score. And obviously a final score of 70-29 definitely lets you know there's other ways to score with this team.
Yep, and they've got to play a good Sand Springs team, which we saw earlier tonight. So we'll have that game tomorrow. Again, that's going to start here at 5:30. So for our camera crew, Micaiah, Sydney, assistant producer Brenna, producer director Andy Irwin, this guy right here, Nick Irwin, I'm Jim Douthit. Tomorrow afternoon, 5:30, right here live from the UMAC. We'll see you then. Good night, everybody.